on Daytime Buffalo, a local organization is raising awareness for Pitt Hopkins syndrome and its impact on children across the country. And later, Rec Room is stopping by with their upcoming schedule of late-night entertainment. It's all coming up right now on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Well, National Pitt Hopkins Awareness Day is September 18th, and here with us now to recognize this disorder and talk about the third annual Nora's Ninjas event are Nora, Marie, Liz, and Eddie. Thanks so much for coming in today, everyone.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Well, first, I'd like to know more about Pitt Hopkins syndrome and a little bit about Nora's story.
So Nora was diagnosed at 5.5 years old. She's 8 now. And we were on this long journey of trying to figure out a diagnosis for her. And we got the news that she has Pitt Hopkins syndrome, which is a cognitive developmental delay and a muscular disease as well. So Nora's currently not able to walk or talk. And she's nonverbal, but she is the happiest kiddo alive. So we've just basically have learned that we don't have any doctors or medical teams in the area that know of her condition. So that's what got us to create Nora's Ninjas and spread awareness and get the word out and help the Pitt Hopkins Research Foundation just in general.
Yeah. So let's talk about this event, Nora's Ninjas, and what you're trying to do with it and what this event will look like.
So this is our third year hosting this event, and it's been growing and growing. So all of the money and the proceeds raised at the event are 100% donated to the Pitt Hopkins Research Foundation. We have raised, we're $15,000 shy of raising 50 grand for research since we started. So this is a big year for us. So we are hoping to hit that goal. We have so many sponsors, and so far it hasn't cost us anything to put this event on. Year after year, everyone in the area has been super generous with the food donations, the venue, the entertainment, the baskets, and everything. So it's really been amazing that the community's coming together to help us raise as much money and awareness as we possibly can.
That's right. Eddie, tell us how you got connected to Nora and how the nerds are getting involved.
So, good friends with a mutual friend, Paula, who owns Paula's Donuts, and she had mentioned to me there's a way to help and meet Nora and learn more about her condition and how we can help out. And basically, we just brought her in, brought the foundation into our nerd event, and we were able to raise some funds for a few shows now. And look, that smile, I mean, how are you gonna say no?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so when and where is this event happening?
So it's September 17th. We had to pivot the day because the Bills are playing on the 18th. So we didn't, we did not want to fight that. So it's September 17th, Wednesday at Classics 5 on Niagara Falls Boulevard in Amherst, and it's from 6 to 9:30.
Okay. Now, let's talk about some of the milestones that Nora has been able to hit every single day.
You want me to do that, or do you want?
Sure.
Okay, so Nora was, in the beginning, wasn't able to do much. Okay, so we have been working with her day by day. We started homeschooling mid-year last year, and we have seen a huge growth developmentally with her. We're hitting milestones that we were told she would never, with like crawling and standing and saying words and whatnot. So clearly she has a lot to say today. But since we've been homeschooling and linked up with Liz at the gym, her place is called The Park. We have built a team with therapists across the area and stuff like that, and now she is able to go from sitting to standing when asked. And then if we tell her to sit down, she will sit down. She has learned to crawl on all fours and pull herself up. So we are seeing a lot of progress, and we have a lot of hope that one day we will see her do all of the things that they tell you she can't do.
Liz, tell us a little bit about working with Nora and what you've been able to help this family accomplish with her progress.
So I'm really very lucky that they walked through my doors. Like Marie said, I have a gym. It's a Ninja Warrior gym, and when they started homeschooling, I offer a homeschool class. So they contacted me and asked, you know, are you able to work with her? I have a background in special education, and having an adaptive program was always a dream of mine. So I was like, yeah, let's get in, let's get this started. So Nora came in, and she was the pioneer at my gym to start our adaptive program.
Is that where Nora's Ninjas comes from?
No.
Okay.
That's how we know this was destined to be.
Okay.
It just so happened. So it was a perfect link up. But yeah, so it's probably been about, 9 months now that we've been working together. And like Marie said, the amount of growth she's made in that time is monumental. So we get to have fun. I think it's 18 therapies she gets every week.
Yes.
And I get to be the fun enrichment. So I think I get the best job personally, where we get to incorporate a lot of those therapy items, but we're doing it in an enriching, fun, extracurricular way. So she gets to come every week. We get to work together and have a lot of fun. And I get to just tag along for the ride and have a lot of fun with them.
I love it. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for coming in, sharing more about Nora's story and the event that you are putting on for the Pitt Hopkins Foundation. Viewers, if you'd like to learn more about Nora's Ninjas and their upcoming event for Pitt Hopkins Awareness Day, just visit pitthopkins.org/Nora's Ninjas or connect with them on Facebook. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
For having us.